Starting with the great name of Allah, who is the King of Kings and the Lord of the universe. Assalamu alaikum, I am Noman Sami from Pakistan. Today's title of my story is the ramification of climate change on families. Recalling the slumping voice of my mother is still echoing in my ear. Sami, gather all the things in a safer place, especially your high school degrees and documentation. I must confess that climate change not only affects the property but also has immeasurable destructions on mental health. It was 28th of August and because of heavy rainfall, most of Pakistan's areas and cities were under a catastrophic flood that caused different social and economical problems such as we becoming homeless, losing all of our savings, our construction getting damaged, and we compelled to stay on highways and motorways. In spite of this devastating flood, 33 million people, of which 16 were children and dozens of pregnant women, suffered from waterborne disease such as malnutrition and protection risk. My own family is on the list of those unfortunate individuals. I can't manifest the destructions of the flood that our family has been through. Surrounding my home, each and every house was under the massive flood, and people were trying to save their life for the sake of this brutality of humanity or something else. I have seen so many farmers that end their lives because the only source of living are their agricultural lands. My mom is still in shock and she is in the bed because flooding not only causes property destruction but also have some issues that is relevant to mental health. She was suffering from severe fever and pain. It was because of the waterborne diseases. Adding to this actuality, I am wondering if Pakistan's carbon and toxic gas emission is only 1.7% compared to the other countries, then why we are affecting most due to the global warming and climate change. 80% of carbon emission is mostly from developed nations, especially from the G20 countries. This natural unleashing of fury on Pakistan cannot be denied. It's our country, our society, our home, but in the coming future, it may be yours. On the night of the flood, I have seen everyone concerned so nearly, the leaders, businessmen and traders. With extreme sorrow, I have to say that no one has to beg their own country. I really appreciate some international, national organizations that are volunteer and helping to the affected peoples. My family still is in the process of making the damage irreversible, but indeed it will take time. Should I call it destruction? No, it's the egotism of humanity. Should I call it an individual fault? No, the whole of humanity is involved. Should we have a blind eye on this serious problem? No, never, because it will be more undeniable issue. The basic concept is we must have to take genuine note of this catastrophe. We as a human have to take the actions through making an environment free of global warming and the toxic gas emissions. The family tree of everyone is demolished to some extent. Many have lost their life and others are struggling for economic and mental stability. So does our family. Especially my mom is still trying to eradicate those fears that she has to bear. But now we are fighting this environmental war, which is called climate change. And hopefully, I and my family will win this war in the coming future, inshallah. Thank you so much.